Hello babes, it's your girl Taylor. We're back today with another nail video. Today we're gonna do some super bright, super vibrant neon yellow Frenchies, and I'm gonna keep this video close to normal speed, like very close, for anybody who wants to watch nail application or maybe learn how to do nail application. Most of the time my videos are pretty sped up, so hopefully this will help someone who really wants to see up close and personal how long approximately it takes me to do a full set. I'm only going to be showing one hand in this video, maybe like a couple little clips of the other hand, but for the most part it's going to be single hand application. I'm also going to be showing the design portion for this set, and this set took me approximately 2 hours to complete. This was a combo set, so I also did her toes, and I'll show you at the end. The acrylic that I'm using is from Dynamic Nail Supply in the shade Nude. I'm dipping my acrylic brush into the monomer, maybe tapping it off once or twice, and I'm picking up a pretty large bead of acrylic. The goal is to cover the entire tip of the nail first. The second bead is going to be medium size, and I'm using this to cover the cuticle area. And then at the end, I go back and build my apex with my third bead if necessary. While I'm doing the application, I'm using the sides of my brush to clean up the sides of the nail and the cuticle area so that there is not much to be filed at the end. When placing my first bead of acrylic, I'm placing it right where the tip and the natural nail meet. If your first bead of acrylic doesn't make it all the way to the bottom, you just take a small to medium sized bead, place it at the tip, and bring it upward. In between nails, I'm trying to clean off my brush as much as possible. So I'm just dipping it into the monomer sometimes and wiping it off on my paper towel. In this nail, you're gonna see, you see how my brush is sticking to the acrylic a little bit? That won't happen if you continue to clean your brush. I'm not showing filing and shaping for this video, but I will be showing the design portion. I will, however, be making a separate video on filing and shaping, and I'll try to keep that close to normal speed as well. Her other hand is already finished, so I'm gonna let you go ahead and watch the rest of this acrylic application, and I'll be back with the designing. I just recently learned a little method on how to do the Frenches and to make sure that they're all even, so I can't wait for you guys to see that part. This is what both hands are looking like once the application is complete. And I went ahead and I filed these. This is what the other hand is looking like after the Frenchies are finished. And now I'm going to show you exactly how I did that. I'm using a liner brush and my yellow gel polish, and I'm going to, well, I was checking to make sure my first finger is even with the other hand, and then I go ahead and place my line of demarcation so I know that all my Frenchies are going to be the same length. I then use my brush to outline each side of the nail just so it's easier to create my French. Once I have my lines even like I want them, I just go ahead and I create the U shape and make sure it lines up with the line that I previously created. I like to use my brush to paint in the top half of the French. So you'll see me going in a diagonal motion. That's just so that I'll be able to use the applicator brush that comes in the gel polish bottle to fill in the rest of the nail without disturbing the French that I already created. And I'm doing that for every single finger. I do like my Frenches to start pretty high up on the nail. So the lines that I drew on the sides of the nail, at the end, once everything is all filled in, I go in with the liner brush and make sure my lines on the side are coming and stopping at around the same point, which is going to be close to the cuticle area. This brush is it's called a Winstonia. I'll link it in the description below, and the gel polish is called Lemon Juice from DND. I'll put that down below as well if you guys want to get it. I swear this method made it so much easier for me to get all my Frenches all lined up. I used to just freehand my Frenches, but this, girl, this is the real deal. It's like I don't know why I didn't think of this before. Like, it's already, like, everything is already laid out for you. If this was a perfect map to drawing Frenches. Like, I just really love this. Let me know if you guys tried this method out, because it really worked for me. Here is where I'm using the gel polish applicator brush to go in and fill in the rest. Like, easy peasy lemon squeezy. I just clean up the size of my nail with my finger just so I don't ruin my shape. And then it's time for top coat. She wanted some 3D flowers, so I went through my collection and I found it was a acrylic that I previously mixed. It was a part of that glow in the dark thing that I found off of Amazon that was in a previous video. I'll link the little packet thing below that I found on Amazon, but I just mixed it with some clear acrylic, and this yellow happened to be the perfect yellow to use. I had 2 yellows in this clip right here, but I didn't use the darker yellow. I used the lighter yellow, and that was a great idea because it came out perfect. It blend in with the gel polish, so it worked out. And she only wanted rhinestones where I put the flowers and the little leaves. So I just went ahead and I freestyled this part. And I'm going to try to talk you through how I do the 3D flowers. I do have a separate video, I believe, on how I did the 3D flowers. But I'll try to explain a little bit for those who are wondering or haven't seen the previous one. I'm using Mia Secret's 3D nail art brush. I'll link that below, of course. I'm dipping the brush into my monomer and tapping the side maybe once. Then I dip into the powder until I get the size bead that I want. So for like the larger petals, I'm dipping it into the powder maybe about 2 to 3 times. I'm allowing the product to sit on the nail for a while until it dries, and then I'm taking the tip of my brush to press into the center to create the flower and the tip of the flower. You pretty much just want to allow the acrylic to set on the nail before trying to move it, because if you try to move it while it's too wet, it will just run. It'll just run all the way down the nail and you'll have to start over. I'm allowing each bead of acrylic to sit on the nail for about 5 to 6 seconds. For the leaves, I'm just making small petals. It's the same thing, but I'm creating those first, and then I'm placing my rhinestone after, right in the center where the beginning of the leaf was started. Again, I'm doing the same exact thing for both hands. So once I create a leaf or a petal on one hand, I'm going and doing the same thing on the other and allowing them to dry while going to the next finger. After each rhinestone that I'm placing, I'm allowing it to dry in the lamp. I'm just using my gel polish to adhere those rhinestones. With time, you'll be able to place more than one bead at a time. I basically allow the first bead to set a little bit before applying the second bead, and then I work the first one before working the second one. This just speeds up the process and allows you to finish the set a little bit quicker. As the petals are setting, they will rise, so I just continue to use the tip of my brush to press in the center of the petal to keep it the same as I created it originally. So I continue to press it to keep my shape, basically. I think I've pretty much explained how I created this nail set, how I did the full process, so I'm probably not going to come in anymore in this video. I really appreciate you guys watching and tuning in to watch my videos. Please let me know how you enjoyed this video and if you would like more videos like this. Leave a comment down below for me if there's anything else that you'd like to see in the future. Subscribe to this channel because I love y'all and it'll help me to grow on this platform. And also hit the notification bell if you'd like to be notified in the future for any uploads that I post so you don't miss anything. Thank you all again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.